Hello and Happy New Year. I'd like to welcome you to another great episode of Across the Gulf Coast. I'm Cam Johnson, Public Affairs Manager for Cox Communications, and we're excited to share with you some great events that are happening up and down the Gulf Coast in the first part of 2023. It's hard to believe we've already started a new year, but that means new activities and new events for you to get involved with, for you to go and enjoy, and then some nonprofits for you to get to know and maybe support a little bit up and down our community. First, we're going to be joined by Agckrewduyayas. I'm sure you've probably seen them out in the community, but might not be familiar with their organization or what they do. But they do a lot of great work in the community, and they have a great event here in Escambia County to kick off the year each year. And joining me to talk about the crew is Jackie O'Connell. Jackie, thank you so much for coming on the program today.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about Agckrewduyaya. Tell us about the organization and what it is you guys do in the community.
In 2002, a bunch of remarkable women decided to get together and form a crew. And the intent was to have a Mardi Gras crew that had a purpose and that gave back to the community. And we just celebrated our 20th year, which is just outstanding and crazy to me that I've been involved in this group and doing this for 20 years. But, you know, we're entering our 21st year, and the evolution of starting as a small group of 100 women to now at the upper ranks, we are 150. Right now we're in the 140s, but we've been going strong for 20 years, and we have just raised a ton of money and a lot of awareness over the past 2 decades. You know, it's just been a great thing to be a part of.
Sure. So how did you get to be a part of the organization? What kind of drove you to be a part of it? Was it the mission? Was it the people that you knew in the crew, or what was it that drove you to join?
My mom had breast cancer.
Okay.
And it just seemed like a good fit for me of a way of giving back. Sure. and helping others. And
absolutely, that personal tie always, kind of helps you get involved with the organization.
Right. I think a lot of, we have a large component of our members are breast cancer survivors or in the middle of treatment, or like me, a parent, a sibling, a friend. Yeah.
Sure. Well, let's talk about I Pink I Can Run. So definitely a great play on words there that you ladies have for this event, with it taking place out in Perdido at the beginning of the year. So tell us a little bit about the event, kind of the background of it, and then when it's taking place, how people can sign up and all that kind of good stuff.
Okay, so this is our 10th annual. We've got Making Strides, which is a big breast cancer awareness walk put on by the American Cancer Society, which the crew is very involved in. But we wanted to have a run that obviously benefited our own organization. It is February 25th, which is a Saturday. We try to keep it at the end of February every year. It gets shifted around when Mardi Gras decides to get in the way. So, yeah. Since all the volunteers have to be at the run, that's the only thing that shifts the date. It is a unique run in that it's a run and a walk, but we also have separate categories for survivors. Mm-hmm. So we do separate things, separate love, different swag. And we try to celebrate. It's a really happy day. There's a lot of frilly pink stuff. There's a lot of competitive stuff. But it's really just a fun event. Once it's over.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of work leading up to it, but once it's over, it's great, right?
Yeah.
So you said it's at the end of February. Where do you guys start? What time does the race start? And how can people get involved?
So the race is at the Floribama. It's actually a 2-state race. We start in Florida, we go to Alabama, we go 2 miles down the road, and then you turn around under the overpass and you come back. It's a flat, easy course, no hills. It's not on the beach. Starts at 9 o'clock, and it goes until the party's over. So.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but during COVID, you guys, of course, continued the event, but in a little different way, right? Didn't you go virtual, and isn't that still an option for people?
We did do it. Talk about trying to pivot. We snuck it in right before the world shut down, and then the next year we did it virtually, and then we decided we had such a great presence that way that it's a hybrid event.
Mhm.
The interesting thing for me this year is that the participation numbers obviously are getting larger, and the virtual numbers are getting less this year, but that's okay. But we've got people in New York and out west and all over the country that have or that are participating. We actually have people from Canada that come down for this race every year.
Wow.
So we have a lot of participation.
Wow.
But yeah, it's you can do it either or. If you can't be there on that date, as long as you complete it the week of the race, you're good.
Yeah.
You're still going to
And
get that shirt.
yes, yeah. And how can people sign up? How do people register?
We have a lot of ways to sign up. The Agckrewduyayas.com has an event page. The foundation, Keeping Abreast Foundation.org, also has it on there, and that takes you to the link. Run Sign Up is the direct way to sign up. And then also there's a million links on Facebook, on our Facebook event page.
Okay. And of
But
course,
Run Sign Up is the most direct path, and you just look for I Think I Can Run.
all right. Well, best of luck with this year's event. I know you guys are happy to have it back in person, and like you said, the in-person crowd is definitely building back to hopefully pre-COVID numbers are even bigger. So that's definitely nice to have everybody back in person.
Right.
But thank you so much for coming on the program today. I really appreciate your time.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Absolutely.
All
Stay
right.
with us. When we come back, we'll be joined by the Pensacola Symphony Orchestra.